Okay. It's time for some Palworld. How we all doing? Okay. Yeah, it took me a little bit longer to get online tonight. I was going to stream... I was going to start the stream earlier, but ended up having to do some configuration stuff. But it was definitely good. Like it was time well spent. There we go. I guess that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, time well spent in the sense that I had a funky issue going on, and now I don't, so that's good. If anyone's technically inclined and interested, I've had a G-Sync monitor for a very long time, but I'm very new to having a GPU with frame gen, and there were a few nuances to old settings and configs that I ran that were no longer the ideal config going forward. But this looks better on my end, and from doing some test recordings, it looks like it's a little bit smoother and consistent on the viewer side too. What do I think is a good game to compare how stuff runs on your GTX 1080 versus RX 9070? That's a good question. I suppose that's a tough call. So now I know that like I'm thinking back to a friend I had, a friend that had a I can't remember if it was a 1080 or a 1080 Ti, but I remember Remnant 2, when the sequel to Remnant came out, he was having a ton of performance issues with that, despite the fact that the 1080 Ti, yeah, he had a Ti, that's right, he had a 1080 Ti from one of our other friends that was his old card he sold to him. And yeah, it was very, like he was getting a lot less performance than you'd expect for the card itself. And I'm wondering, now here's the thing I'm not super familiar with when it comes to a graphics card. To me, that sounds like the kind of thing like when your CPU doesn't have the right instruction set and it's doing a really inefficient emulation of the necessary instruction set or something like that. I assume that's more or less what was going on the GPU front. I don't know if that would make sense to test or is irrelevant or what, but I guess it would really depend on what you want to test too, and then also like what kind of conditions, etc. Oh, yeah, I need to do more, need to get more bait. Now I wonder, do I have bait in this? High quality bait, yeah, okay, so it's somewhere around here. Oh, yeah, never mind, that would have already been accessible though, okay. So if I have 59 high quality bait, I need to make 41 to do the next fishing thing. Oh, no, actually, I'd only need to make 4 of these. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because I crafted 40. Although I guess the other thing to consider too, Sast, is that, now, of course, the 1080 is a very mature card, so it's not like, you know, it's probably not that likely that the drivers are making a big difference, but assuming you're going to be testing on Linux, my understanding is that that Linux tends to have better results with AMD versus NVIDIA. Now, it's improved a lot, I know, because I just recently looked that all up myself. I haven't tested anything because I'm not at the point where it would make sense to worry about that yet anyway. Okay, hang on. Before I forget, what the hell did I want to do? I wanted to build another fishing thing at my other base, so I need to produce corallum. Okay. But yeah, anyway, so that might be another thing to look out for, is that at like a base, like, you know, architecture driver level, you might get better results on Linux. Yeah, feel free. There we go. Okay. So, all right. And how is Homegirl over here doing? I should go catch a bunch of Splatterinas, to be honest. Because they're innately dark type. They have high baseline handiwork. They're pretty easy to catch. Or like to find like a bunch of them. So I could, yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. Yep. And then I can have a second fishing thing here. But I can also condense them so like they're working way more efficiently. And then there's also a quest to hand a dude 10 of them. I don't know why he needs 10 of those psychotic, murdery female pals, but I suspect it's for a fetish. That's my theory. All right, just one sec here before I start reading. Okay, so we have 1,250 salads. It's always the important thing to check which base. My different bases of different food situations going on. All right, so you have a new Linux PC with a 9070. Old Windows machine with a 1080. Linux machine is hooked up to 1440p, 280, 1080p, 144. Okay. I mean, I guess if you really want to do side-by-side benching, it would probably make more sense, you know, to be swapping the GPU, you know, into the, you know, swapping the GPUs out of the same machine unless the config is actually identical. And then, of course, the Windows machine, as we all know from Windows, if that's an old install, it might benefit performance and, you know, metrics-wise from being reformatted to a fresh install. So there's a ton of variables that, you know, if you're really wanting to be specific with it. But if you don't really care and just want to kind of get like a rough, you know, a real-world impression, so to speak, or whatever, yeah, that makes sense to me. I suppose you might want to kick the 1440p rig down to 1080p if you wanted to see a side-by-side frame rate, but it's also not as big of a deal in the sense that, well, one, unless you're really, really opposed to it, you're probably going to be running FSR in most games to upscale with much better quality. And I know that the 9070 has, like, it's got some kind of hardware, like AMD realized that they were not going to get the results that NVIDIA gets with only software. Okay, we're gonna go do a minestrone soup Uber Eats at our other base. Actually, we're not gonna do that because that causes problems. Because then that slot becomes filled with fucking lettuce, and that's not optimal. Well, actually, wait. It could be fine. I just have to make sure that I don't cook everything I have at once. More or less want to see if my experience is any worse at 1440p on high compared to 1080p on low. Yeah. I mean, that's also a really good way to do it. I totally get that because I assume you used to play on low settings pretty much most of the time with with that setup. Oh, actually, no, this will be fine. Right, I already fixed that. So ingredients aren't going in here. Okay. So yeah, we're all bueno. All right, I have 900 salads. We're gonna cook 200 more. Oh, these guys, I see. We're really loaded on tomatoes at this base, but not as much lettuce. What the fuck's going on? I have 2 tomato patches and 2 lettuce patches. Maybe they just grow slower. Maybe this dickhead's just slow at harvesting lettuce. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I feel that same issue. I mean, I effectively had the same issue to a less extent with my 3080, mostly due to the combination of streaming. But I mean, I was well and truly hitting the VRAM limits in a lot of situations, and it actually reminded me a lot of back in the day. I remember the first time I ever hit a hard VRAM limit was I had a 660 Ti and Grand Theft Auto 5 came out. And holy shit, did I need to upgrade to the 1070 that I did back in those days. Okay. All right, well, I got a raid coming in on my main base. All right, that's weird. Okay, anyway. Mechanical bow ammo. Oh. That's like the good fucking bow. Okay, cool. All right, what did I do? Like a yeah, like better, okay. Fountain, plantation crop growth, harvest yield. Okay. Okay, yeah, I want to get that. I want to get this kindling ingot shit up. But in the meantime, I should do this because that'll still go quite a long ways.
What?
Okay, PAL Research Lab, Workaholic, boom, go. Okay. Might ring, or sorry, Mercy ring off.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we need to see what it's going to be first. But yeah, it's funny. Deep in the tech tree, there's like a way better bow. Oh yeah, Sast, I don't know if you ever got into Palworld, but there's also an Ultra Kill collab set that gives you the V2 armor and the core eject shotgun. I don't have enough to craft that yet, but I'll go check that out at some point. I thought that was a pretty cool situation. All right, so where is the negotiator? Where are you, negotiator? There we go. We don't take kindly to your type around here. Yeah, no, I don't know to what extent the collab is. Okay, Syndicate Raiders. So we are just dealing with the bad boys. Look out, chickens. Y'all are gonna get fucking lit up. I purposely avoided hitting that chicken, but it's gonna have to get the hell out of the way. Yeah, you're gonna die, chicken. I'm sorry. Oh, so far that chicken's been lucky. Those blades cut down entire trees. And this dipshit's just sitting there like, Lamau, I'm a chicken. All right. Well, we defeated the raid. And somehow this dumbass, oblivious chicken lived. It's like the chosen one or something. Yeah, anyway, I think Palworld's a fucking phenomenal game. And I've never been a big survival crafting guy, but this changed it for me finally. They did something right. This guy looks like he's taking a nap, but he's actually dead. Oh right, I do take fall damage now. Not much, but more than 0. Oh, right. And while I'm here, am I cooking a bunch of... Okay, no, I'm not. Let me make... what's my main food here? Like, for my party. I think as far as things I can reliably produce myself, I think omelets are a good bet, and it's a nice little attack buff. Let's see, I want this person too. No, 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 no. Get your ass back here. All right. It's too awkward to assign like that. I'm going to just do it with the... So it turns out the tooltip about where you're aiming your pal to throw them is based off of where your aimer actually is, rather than how the trajectory might go. Oh, nice! I'm getting extra food procs. I cooked 100 omelets. I have 103. Imagine having that perk in your kitchen in real life. You cook a pizza, you open the oven, 2 pizzas come out. That'd be dangerous. What if you reheat the pizza? Oh, shit, dude. That's a good point. Like, how deep does this go? I like my goldfish. It's so shiny. And it's not actually a shiny. It's a different mechanic. That's just a gold variant of the, So like, for example, you see this Kelpsea Ignis? That's a fire variant of the Kelpsea. This goldfish, Demood, has a guild variant, which I've never seen on anything else. Where the hell, huh? Oh, okay. Got hungry. That's fine. If you're cooking me 100 omelets, you can stop and get, you know, you can enjoy food yourself too. That's fair. Okay, I'm gonna cancel that craft because it's gonna take way too long. But let's see, 22 plastic. Okay, so I need to make a ton of plasteel still, unfortunately. Okay, and now we'll take that fiery looking Anubis chick thing to we'll take her off of that duty so she can go do whatever. Oh, I can get up to 4 people working on the giant furnace. That's good to know. All right, well, I'll need to catch more of this. Oh, and I bet my
What?
are my broski's back? Yeah, good. They're done with their mission. Okay, what do we get from here? Ooh, the chromite's nice. Okay. Oh, shit. That was goofy. All right, so... yes. 39. Yeah, okay, cool. We'll do it. 39 minutes as well. Nice. That shit's adding up. All right, now where's... Okay, he's... Oh, he's taking a break. Yeah, that makes sense. He's been working his ass off. Okay. All right, well, I guess we'll deposit this stuff. Ancient Sphere, Soul Sphere. Oh, okay. Damn, 64 capture power. That's some real shit. I wonder if there's better modules or not yet. Okay. So Ancient Spheres take Paldium, Paloxite. Okay. Oh, that's right. There's the whole... World Tree Holy Water. I haven't even gone to the World Tree Zone yet either. Fuck, there's so much to do. Ancient Kitchen, 500% work speed. That's actually pretty nice. Okay, we can't build most of this yet, but we're close to it. All right, well, anyway, most important. Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember now. So what I really want to get is I want to get the saddle for Neptilius. I need a little bit more corallum for that. That's right. This cat doesn't have a saddle, but it gets a shotgun. Nyafia. Oh, okay. So it's supposed to be like a mafia cat. Nyafia. All right. See, I love that kind of goofy shit in this game. Forgot I should have been working on a Google Doc this whole week. Yeah, I feel you, dude. Well, by all means, do what you got to do. I'm gonna be having a. Why is this a legendary saddle? That bird's just some regular shithead, I thought. Anyway. All right, so I guess. Okay. We'll cancel that now. But yeah, anyway, right. Like I said, I'm gonna have to have a short stream tonight anyway because I got stuff I gotta get to too, unfortunately. But I decided that I would make sure that I can hit up what I can and not worry about. It's like I want to get more comfortable with and used to the idea of just doing a short stream if I can rather than not a stream.
What?
Well, hopefully you can catch up and avoid any real issues. But yeah, no worries, man. If you got to get going and work on something, by all means. Yeah, I got a ton of diamonds from my bigger fishing ponds now, too. Okay, well, anyway. I did not get any extra speed on that, unfortunately. I did it way too quick. Alright. So I do believe that... Yeah, we could build another one of these now. Let's see, where do I want to put this for more efficient placing? Because, like, what if I want to build a third one? Oh, I actually like the idea of having it... I like the idea of having it, like, line up with the natural body of water there. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay. So... Oh, okay. So deluxe bait. So is deluxe bait the... No, alluring bait's the really good shit. Okay. So I don't even have to use... I don't have to worry about wasting that really good shit. Okay, so we'll get that going, and we will... How many people do we have on this base? I can easily add... Oh, yeah, and I can also easily change something else here, too. Okay. Can't wait till this game has better search functions. Now... Hey, Fred. Streaking? Don't go getting arrested now. Now, there's a mod for a better search bar, but my understanding is it's like a little bit janky. Causes some problems somewhere. Interesting. I guess I've seen her, but never caught her. A lot of the humanoid female-looking pals end up having better handiwork. Not exclusively, but it's... Okay, so here we go. So... Oh, nice. It's nighttime. Okay, so she should be active at this time. Oh, okay, I see. It's not in-game time. It's that little thing down there. All right, so at nighttime, she's all over here. All right. Well, I better head out quick and catch some while it's dark. Because that would be a nice way to get more fishing going at my base. And then also once I get my, I mean, I could do it with a different aquatic pal, but I feel like using that pal anyway. Or I feel like just getting the saddle for my Neptilius anyway, rather than. Or rather than just equipping some random dude. But I guess if I don't catch... Oh, here we go. Man, dude, it's dark as fuck. I guess you actually need a lantern in this area at night to see, kind of. And I literally never built a lantern. I didn't care, but I guess I might have to. Okay, that's gonna be too low. Nice. I'm happy to be wrong about that. All right. Anyway, I need a bunch of these because I want to condense them all, and then that weird freak needs 10, which is just psychotic. I don't know what he needs 10 of these for, but I don't even know if I want to know. No lantern is kind of a flex. Well, we're doing a bunch of weird flexes in this game. We've done no lantern, we've done no surgery table. Uh-oh. It's a rampaging Splatterina. Well, let's go make sure to kill her then. Or she'll kill me, we'll see. Easy. Yeah. That shotgun effect on wait. I got a new, okay, hang on, I have a new skill. Oh, okay. I wonder if that was the thing that Abstora was talking about, the Segetsu flash. Because Segetsu Blade isn't the most exciting thing. But we'll see if Segetsu Flash is cool. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, and she's a real fucker. I guess I don't have to be too careful with my legendary spheres. I have a bunch of them. Oh, she tried to teleport and dodge or something. Alright, come on, you little shits. Dude, these people are being assholes. There we go. Alright, and it's about to not be nighttime anymore. But I was gonna say, maybe if I'm lucky I can find a few more. Yeah, do your attack. Okay, there we go. All right, so yeah, realistically, I probably need to do ultimate spheres on them. They're kind of finicky. Anyway, suppose it's not a bad idea to grab this while I'm here. Okay, so if... Okay, that's just hexalite quartz sitting on the ground. That's an ore. What is this thing? Oh, Gildane. I've caught a bunch of those. Or I've caught a couple of those, not a bunch. Alright. See any other pals around that I'm thinking? Oh. I don't know if I fought this guy or not. Yeah, that assault rifle definitely leaves a lot to be desired. I'm very due for a new weapon.
Yep.
Oh, I haven't actually quite been over here, have I? Alright. Well, okay, in the meantime... We'll go back to the base and we'll assign one of them. We'll assign one of those splatterinas to start fishing because these big fishing ponds... I unloaded one of them earlier as I was testing things before I went live. And the rewards are immense. It's definitely big worth it. Okay. So the other thing too, hang on, let me... let's see. Let me build a cold food box because I need that at this point for... a base upgrade. Now... I'm actually not even going to use this, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. You have to build it and then that's okay. You get the materials back when you break it down. But yeah, you gotta process. Okay, well that's actually really good to know that you have to process the upgrade while it exists. All right. So let me go ahead and take another. Let's see. Okay, that one is hooligan, which we don't like. Okay. What is sadist? Okay, that's attack and lowered defense. Vanguard is player attack. Okay. So none of that matters. Oh yeah, we better build another bed. There we go. Let's build one extra so that way when I get my next upgrade I don't forget it. All right. So how's this going over here? I think I've already collected a lot of this stuff. Yeah, okay. Solmara Lux. See, that's a new pal. If its corkscrew acts as a propeller, research claims if its body could withstand the strain, it could generate over 1.21 gigawatts of power. But yeah, anyway, look, this is off of 2 fish. Like, that's actually an incredible resource gain. All right. Okay, so let's go back here and we'll queue up more corallum ingots to be foraged if we can. Okay, not quite yet. Okay, expedition's about halfway through. We'll plug this egg in. Okay, nice. Can I make ultimates? I can. Okay. They're certainly not cheap, but it's manageable. Oh yeah, okay, because I'm making 30 of those. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeesh. But, again, it's what I need. As opposed to, like, legendary, I'm like, you know... Yeah, because at that point, it's not even worth it. Like, if you have to spend so many balls, fuck it. Okay, we'll do that. Bring Celine out. Celine has maxed out handiwork, so... she's pretty insane. Oh, the other thing I should do next time it's nighttime, I should go to the Asian area and catch the dark Lylene, the Lylene Noct. I caught one of her, but I should catch a few more, because I noticed if you go there at night, they're both there. Or at least they were last time for me. Okay. I want to get these queued up. Oops, so it's a waste. All right, wait, hang on. How many minestrones? 95. Okay, we gotta get more queued up. Okay, good. So yeah, he's working from he's wirelessly chilling the refrigerator. Okay, bronze cherry meat, onion, carrot, flour. Okay. Now, the base for food, okay.
What?
All right, so we got all of these bad boys. Yeah, I guess I'll go over there and do the thing really quick, the treasure chest. And then while the treasure map, and then while we're there, we could do a could go catch another Anubis. I haven't revisited a lot of those. Where are you? A shiny herbal? Okay, amazing. Make sure we have our thing. Okay. Howdy, Herbal. All right, now where was I? I was going to a treasure map. A diet lover herbal. I don't know if those are really good for anything other than their self-revive passive, but hey, it's still pretty cool. All right, I figured that it was a shitty treasure map, so it probably couldn't be that good. But anyway, let's dip over into that zone over there. Okay, wait, hang on. Which way do I want to go? Okay, about exactly northeast. Because in this point, it's going to be way better to do one of these.
What? Yeah.
Oh, it's a predator turtle. Well, don't mind if I do. We'll just get some... I was gonna say, there's no way that doesn't get one-shotted based off of the size of the pal, the level, etc. Now we'll see how much of a problem Anubis is or isn't. Yeah, I was gonna say, I figured he'd probably be okay. So I do still need a better sphere for him, but I can catch him with ultras. Can't seem to hit him in the face though. Maybe that's not his crit. Either that or it's not hitting right. No, I guess I had to aim a little bit high. He's still a little bit of a shitter in terms of like refusing to get in the ball. There we go. Earth Emperor, farmhand, fit as a fiddle, easygoing. I can't remember if easygoing is bad for working or not. Okay, anyway. Oh, look at that. That's a big egg. I haven't even taken a look at what's over there to the west. Okay, well, we'll see. Either way, that first time you capture or defeat one of those, you get that boss kill value. And that shit's immense. Like, what are all these things? Like, permanently increases stats, permanently increases... Yeah. It's part of the intended progression and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the changes I did to... I did a little INI file edit as well. Anecdotally, it feels like it really helps things out. Now, it depends on what kind of problem you're having, but if you've got a rig that should be very powerful and able to run Palworld without micro stutters and hitches, I do feel like I am buttery smooth today. Okay, wait, is there a cave in here? Is it like where? Oh, okay, well, there you go. Zooming in the map a little bit more can help. Oh, it's a big fucking bee, I see. There we go. Little shitters. I see. They make it difficult to land a sphere on them. Got it all the same though. Like to see it. All right. So directly northwest again. Okay, go to the other tower and then we'll be right by that. The hell is... Oh, okay. Oh, it's the regular war sect. Okay. I was going to say, I mostly caught the other versions of them. Nice, there we go. Got our Meemog effigy threshold. Yeah, I was just like, I can probably use the yellows on these guys. It's less guaranteed, but...
Yeah.
Okay, that's the last one I needed anyway. Which way are you going? There we go. I don't care if I catch him or not. Oh, I should grab the travel point before I forget. It's unlikely that whatever is here does kill me, but mostly don't want to forget. Did I get the homing module? No, I'm still using the sniper module. Oh, okay, so this is where you're supposed to see the first Lunaris. I ended up catching some as like random. I bought one from a trader and then caught one from a something or other. I don't remember. Oh, extraterrestrial. Okay, so that's like supposed to be the first alien pal. Well, no, I guess I saw Xenovator earlier than that. But this would be the first time that you're guaranteed to see one. Yeah, I'll have to try that. I really like the properties of the sniper sphere better. It was mostly just Anubis having a weird spot and me not knowing exactly where you're supposed to hit him for the crit. I was kind of aiming at his face and it seemed more like his forehead was the thing. But it's always Selene's not too big. Okay, here we go. But at the same time, it does always feel like there's a little bit of fuckiness throwing a sphere from the back of a pal, especially like if you just quickly hit the aimer, try to like... Oh, this is a big cat. Okay. I wanted to see if that would light her on fire. But maybe they're immune to burn or have a low threshold of being burned. Okay, I hear a predator somewhere. Where the fuck is it? There we go. Hey cat, you're adopted. Yep. It's time. Okay. Alright, well, I'll let these pals sort their differences out amongst each other. Okay, it's not quite what I want to do.
Yeah. What?
Are you stuck? There we go. That's interesting. Oh, another church. Okay. Well, I can use this thing right here to plug in my Meemog effigy. Now I assume... oh yeah, okay, right. Okay. So I don't have any dog coins on me, but I've got a lot. Is there any special properties to that Lily's Spear item beyond just being a melee weapon with attack power or something? Because that's the kind of thing at this point I would just look up anyway, because I can't tell if there's any reason to care about that item or not. But yeah, minus having to attack it first, that's kind of how getting a cat in real life goes. Like, hey cat, you're adopted. It's time. Okay, so let's see, they've caught one fish. Yeah, wow, that's a lot of rewards. Okay, 1 out of 10. Seven out of 10, okay. Okay, so...
Yeah.
Okay, we got a lot of salads. Oh, I'd need a bunch of plasteel and computers. Okay. Well, okay. That's going to take forever. But I guess I'm just going to get this queued up here because that's my biggest bottleneck and I can't do it at my other base. Or I mean, my other base can cook more important materials anyway. Nobody knows yet. At the moment, it's just a better spear. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's like an item that might have more potential in a future update. That's a cool concept. Okay. Nice, I can finally make the saddle for Neptilius. Good thing I have a maxed out Celine because you can only have one person working on this and boy does it take a minute, doesn't it? Okay, well, she actually does a lot more progress than I even do, honestly. All right, so now the only thing I want to make sure is... Okay, I was like, I gotta watch my minestrone soup because the thing I gotta be careful of is I can queue up very, very big work jobs.
Yep.
Nice, Paldium crushing level 2, huge. Okay, right, I need more plasteel to research that. Yeah, we had eggs. Let's, okay. Fangalope Lux.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. That makes my pals a lot tankier. Okay. Okay, the low quality bait we can just discard. The medium baits we still use for the little fishing place. Speaking of which, how's that going? Okay, 3 out of 10. All right. Nice, I got my Neptilius saddle. Okay. Nice, and this thing you can, wait, does it fly? No, okay. It just has a weird jump. But anyway, we can still use our... Wait, Sentinel of the Great Sea. Okay, maybe you gotta be in the water for that to do anything. Oh, that's right. I'm not at my base, technically. I want to see one of the... I remember there being like deep sea fishing thingies out here because I finally have the magnets as well. All right, so let's see. How does this go?
Yeah.
Oh, intense cold. Yeah, that makes sense. It's pretty fucking cold out here, I bet. All right, we'll put that on. Magic t-shirt. All right, so I see. We just get constantly dunked underwater as we ride this thing. Whoa. What the fuck is that? Okay. Oh, yeah, I see. That actually does. I see. Hang on, I just moved my mouse off of the screen. That's such an absurdly long attack animation. But no, I see, because I didn't realize that you could get speed off of that, because I bet you'd be able to glide in between that too. Now, most of these things are fucking shitty. Is there like an indicator that it's going to be better shit or not? Or, you know, like, can you tell? Okay, like that was Corallum at least. Area level, okay. Well, I suppose going towards this shit might help then. Because I don't want to spend all my magnets in a lower level area. Okay, here's the other thing I want to see. What if I do this? Oh shit, okay, that's kind of awkward, but let's see. So we're going to be sprinting. We're going to jump. Oh, okay, damn. It doesn't seem to transfer the speed. Where are you, dog? Come on, dog. Pick me up. All right. Okay, let's... Oh, okay, consumes powerful fishing magnet. There we go. Okay. That... Okay, so that... All right, that makes sense. Because I was going to say, this loot sucks compared to the cost of producing a magnet. My Neptilius ate an omelet. That's funny. Bros flying through the air eating omelets as we're fishing in the deep sea. Well, I suppose I'll just, I only have like 20 magnets, but we might as well. Let's see what we get. Okay. It's peaceful out here, but it's like, it's quiet. Too quiet. I don't see anything, but what's in that direction? Yeah, that's true. That's what I was noticing. I was getting a good amount of blueprints out of it. Well, anyway, it's also a good idea to, like, okay, that's a new island. And then what's dead ahead here? Oh, okay, that's the continent that's like off the land of that. Okay, anyway. But yeah, I was gonna say, it's a good, like, even though I have a flying mount and I've been doing my gliding traveling, it's like there's still, like, if there's stuff way out at sea, sometimes it'd be too far away to even notice it was there, let alone access it. Okay, what are my moves on this guy, actually? Waves that surge around. Okay. Okay, 7 magnets. Oh yeah, what's the thing for, let's see. Follows up the player's attack with water spear strikes. Can be let's see, can be ridden, travel water while mounted, can leap high into the air over water. Okay. Yeah, I do see that that seems to be a thing. Okay, hang on. I got 5 magnets left. I'm gonna move forward towards this next island over here. I mean, it's certainly a fancy way to travel. Not the fastest, but fancy. Okay, still relatively the same loot. So yeah, now that being said, it's a very good idea to have these fishing bases that I have set up. Oh, Hexalite Armor Schematic 3. I already have that one. But if I got 3 more of those, I could upgrade it to the legendary. But yeah, it seems like the amount of coralite I'm gonna be or corallum I'm gonna be getting from Okay, are we out of magnets? I guess we are. Seems like the amount of resources I'm getting from that are very worth it. Okay, yeah, I don't have a magnet anymore. Got it. All right, well, let's see what's over here. I feel like you should get a passive fishing buff when you're riding on a fucking Neptilius. The fish should be like, okay, that's fair. I'm just gonna go with you. Now with this alluring bait, this is a lot easier though, I can say that. Mastery of fasting. Oh, is that like the big and artisan? Okay. So he's just here to work. Yeah, it's an expert fishing spot. Okay. I'm just gonna keep using the best bait because the other bait, this top quality alluring bait that I'm using, can't go into the fishing pond at base anyway. Whereas the big fishing pond can take the deluxe bait that's a tier below it. Big duck. Okay. Oh, and I got Corallimore off of catching that fish out here too. Maybe it's because it was an alpha though. Like alphas and luckies are worth more. Damn, this one's being a little shitter. No, I mean, I did kind of let myself get comfy with not having to pay attention as tightly as I did previously, but... There we go. Alright.
Yeah.
So let's see what this island is all about. Yeah, these things are high level out here at least. Oh, what's that? Nocklem Ignis. Okay. Well, holy shit. We got new things. I'm gonna assume that anything under an ultimate sphere is probably a waste of time. Thank you. Oh yeah, and I was just thinking I needed new, now I don't know if this guy's going to be good for that at all, but I was just thinking that it'd be a good idea to get some better kindling pals. Oops, that one didn't hit the crit spot that time. Yeah, that makes sense. I had a feeling that would probably be the best one to keep recapturing. Come on, you piece of shit. Stay in the ball. Oh my god, he's being so annoying. Oops, that was too far away. So it went low. There we go, finally. Every now and then you catch one that just wants to be a piece of shit. I thought that was like a giant sulfur ore. No, wait, out of curiosity. Okay. Because I know there's bone as a material, so I was like, Now please be less annoying than your fucking friend over there was. Thank you. See, it's better for everyone. Oops, that wasn't a crit. Didn't matter. Okay. There we go. For a second, I thought I took a wrong turn. What is that ring? Okay. Okay, there's got to be... Yeah, as I said, there's got to be like an encounter or something on this island. And who knows, it could be a little dingus of an encounter, or it could be a more serious one. I mean, it's a high-level area. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get up there. It's gonna be like some fire god legendary. Or maybe just a big version of this shithead. Is that him there? That's the big Moldron? Okay. Don't I already have? Yeah, I already have him caught, so I'm not even going to bother catching this one because it's going to take so fucking long. Versus just killing it. Because I was going to say, yeah, like a one of those. Okay. Oh, I don't have a fire on my team right now. Okay. Well, that's presumably all there is. I mean, now there could be another effigy or something, and that could be, you know, that's going to be the case everywhere I've been. Oh, what the fuck is that? That's a new pal. Dupin?
Yeah.
Oh, and I almost forgot. Oh, it's a magic rabbit. That was very easy to catch too. A copy it created might quietly replace it, leaving the dupe in itself unsure whether it's the original or not. Okay. Identity crisis no jutsu. I mean, I guess that checks out. Wait, was that an entrance to a cave? No, that was just fucky pixels. Okay. That would have been some real obscure shit. I guess I should see what's on the very tip top of this while I'm here, since I can. Nothing. Okay. Anything over there? Seems like also nothing, but you never know until you see around the line of sight. That's how they like to hide stuff. Okay. Now, I should land and regain my stamina. There we go. Since I'm in a high level area and I see that big fish down there, I should just go ahead and get it. But anyway, we got some new pals. I don't know if those fire golem dudes are gonna be any good. We'll see. Come on, bite the lure. What do we get? All right, just another big duck.
Yeah. What?
No, settle down. All right. Oh, shit. Well, like I said, it was going to be a short session, and I'm basically at the end of my time here, sadly. But, yeah, again, the idea behind short streams is that if I can get in the habit of doing this more, then, like, tonight, which would have been a night that I might not have been able to stream or game at all, we can still squeak out a little bit of a stream. And if I get more in the habit of that, my hopes is that that translates to just more streaming in general. Okay, now. Send another squad out. Yeah, no, I know. Compared to my usual stream length, it's quite short, but I also really, I have some stuff I have to do this week that I can't totally fuck up by ruining my sleep schedule. Oh, okay, nice. So this thing actually has level 7 fire. Okay. I actually, hang on, that's what I meant to do. I meant to do kindling. And where are those? Okay, okay, the Knock'ems are actually better at mining. The Knock'ems. Oh, and they're also really good at transportation. Holy shit. 7 is by far the biggest I have in that stat. Okay. Well, anyway, I gotta pee super bad, and like I said, there's always an infinite amount of stuff to do, so I'm not gonna get caught in that loop that I sometimes do. Shorter than one of my milk breaks? True. But anyway, glad to have caught up this little session here rather than not at all. And hopefully that means I'll be back tomorrow either for a short session if I have to, you know, like this, you know, this worked well with my evenings. So if I can get into the habit of making this work, this might be the solution towards getting back into daily streaming. Some days will be long, some days will be short, but you know, that'd be nice because it's just what I want to do, but it'll also be better for my, you know, for gaming. I'll be able to get through more games, make more progress, and you know, having a more regular presence online again will obviously translate towards a better experience for, you know, everyone in the community. And also, like with, I totally get it. It's like when I'm streaming 2 or 3 days a week on average, missing a stream kind of sucks. So that's another thing that'll hopefully make it better too. But anyway, on that note, I'm going to bounce and go walk the cats and go to bed and hopefully wake up in time to get my day done tomorrow and then come back and stream. So take it easy, everyone. Peace.